Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with my last layout using the Cheeky.studio July kit, and I used the last two pattern papers that I had that was part of the kit, and I decided to use the green side. Now I cut the first pattern paper to 10 by 10, and then I did go in my stash and found some cardstock that was also from Close to My Heart that coordinated with the pattern paper. So I took that, I cut that down to 8 by 8, and then when I flipped it over, it had a lighter shade of that same green. And then I matted my photos. I have 3 photos. 2 of them are 1.5 by 1.5, and then the other one is about 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. I'm going to put them side by side. Like I said, I mounted them all on some cardstock. I'm going to take a Project Life card, a 4 by 6 card, and I'm going to cut it down so that it just fits underneath my photo. And already I have the base of my layout, so I'm going to start figuring out which embellishments I'm going to use. I've used already pretty much all the flares that came with this kit, so I decided to make my own. So this one here was a cut apart and it's all circles, so I took a 1-inch punch, I punched it out, and then you just take an epoxy sticker, like a round epoxy sticker, put over top, and you've made your own flare badge. Now I wanted to use some of these. I cut out a couple of flags. I don't end up using them, but I did use one of the tags that I ended up cutting out. So I cut out and punch out what I think I may use, and then I'm going to go through the ephemera pack for Sweet Succulents, and also the labels and bouquets die cut pack, and I'm going to combine them and I'm going to make 3 embellishment cluster. Now I have to let you know about something. I thought my code was only good for your first order, but every time you place an order with Cheeky.studio, you get 10% off your order. Now, not on the kit, so not, let's say, on the July kit or the August kit, but these ephemera packs are also sold separately. So if you want to, get the ephemera pack or the label and bouquets, you want to get extra packages, or you just want to get a bunch of ephemeras from the shop, if you put in Nicole Jones 911, you'll get 10% off your entire order. Somehow I misunderstood that, but it is every time you place an order with Cheeky.studio, you just put in Nicole Jones 911 and you'll get 10% off your order. Now let's get back to this layout. Because I put a journaling card right underneath my photo, right away I know that's where I'm going to put one of my embellishment cluster. I took a label from that labels and bouquet, and I'm going to use that as my embellishment foundation, and I'm going to take some flowers from the Sweet Succulents ephemera pack, and I'm going to start building my clusters. Now I'm going to put some of them on some foam tape so that they're a little bit lifted, and so they look a little bit more 3-dimensional. I'm going to use some tags from that American Craft tag package that came with the July kit, and I'm going to use those also as my embellishment foundation for the other 2 clusters. And I'm going to take another couple of labels, because the first cluster had something that was roundish that was part of my embellishment foundation, so I wanted to add that to my other clusters. Now I know where my clusters are going to go, so I'm going to just start gluing everything down. And I'm also going to use those little flares that I made myself using the die cut packs. Now I went into my stash and found some coordinated inks, also from Close to My Heart, and I'm just going to ink the edges of all the cardstock and all the pattern papers. I'm going to glue everything down, and the only thing left is my title, and it's just going to say Nature Walk 2018, and it's just talking about us starting to walk again. And basically we walk in our own backyard. We just go right out of our garage door and right onto our side road, and we walk and we see everything that's around us. And and part of our neighborhood. So the top 2 clusters, I added those tags that were pre-made from American Craft, and then the 3rd cluster I wanted to add some pink in there too, and I just took one of the little labels that was from the cut-aparts. I'm going to add some mist, a couple, one from Heidi Swap, the other one from Studio Calico. And then that's going to complete this layout. If you want any information on Studio Calico, it'll be all in the description box below. And don't forget my code NicoleJones911 for your next order to have 10% off. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're enjoying these videos, if you want to give me a thumbs up and maybe leave me a comment down below. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.